Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we got another new format video. We got Branded versus Labyrinth. I do want to like post some other stuff other than Branded, but that's the deck I love to play and I play it a lot. So a lot of my games that I play, I'll post those. But if you guys want to see like some other people playing and stuff like that too, because I'll go in the watchers in DB and just like watch people's duels sometimes. You know, I've done that before, so I caught a few cool games. If you guys want to see those, definitely let me know in the comment section below. But before we get any further into it, if you guys could drop a like on the video, greatly appreciate it. Greatly helps out the channel, and we'll get right into the video. So he's going first. I draw Lubellion, Ash, Shroud, Deployment, Cross Out. He has Ash, Karma Cannon, Big Welcome, Field Spell, and Wannabe. So pretty good hand on his side. Pretty good hand on my side too, not gonna lie. So I activate, or he activates Labyrinth, the Field Spell, and sets Karma Cannon, sets Big Welcome Pass. Activates Wannabe in the end phase with Ash in hands. Pretty good. Pretty good. I do have the cross out, but it is what it is. So he looks at the top 5 and he sets Welcome Labyrinth. I just go main phase, activate Bestial Lubellion, search for Sorneer, dump Retribution, put to the bottom. You guys saw I draw the double Ash. I only play 2 Ash for the cross out, so it's very, 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 very unfortunate. But the Retribution, it's come up a lot where I want to end phase set Retribution badly, but I use it a lot to add back, and there's no way you can run 2, right? So you just gotta leave it. It is good to have it as an interruption though. Like, just don't forget about it as an interruption. It's good. So we go Sorneer effect, discard, or send the opening. I'm doing this because like I drew both Ash, bro. I mean, I can't really play right now. Like, I mean, I can play, but if I get ashed, it's a lot worse because I drew both. But it is what it is. So I go Lubellion effect to place Lost face up. He goes Big Welcome Labyrinth. I ashed that. And then he goes Welcome Labyrinth. He gets a pop on res, so he's going to pop my Lost, which is good. And then summon Ariana. So pop the Lost, which is unfortunate, but fine. And then search for Lady. And then summon Lady. And that is also good. Fusion deployment. Bring out Cartasia. I do this now because he has the Lady Labyrinth of the Silver Castle, and it's important to have stuff to chain to that card. Like opening is good. Like Bestials help with that as well. And obviously Cartasia, quick effect to fusion. Even crossout's good sometimes. Like if I'm not using Branded Fusion yet and I absolutely needed to chain to this Karma Cannon or whatever, I could just cross out for Ash. It's fine. So having the good quick play stuff is good because people are saying Labyrinth is going to be tier 1, so this would be like a common matchup. So it's just good to have those kind of cards and good to know those type of things to chain to it. So add back Branded opening here. And then we activate opening, discard Ash, summon out Alubur effect. He said holy because my hand's crazy, and yes, it was crazy. But I searched for a white here. It's like I went through everything pretty much. I could have grabbed red, but currently can't use it. I could use it like fusion with this, but it is what it is. I grabbed white because if this fusion went off, then I was just gonna win the game. Not gonna lie. So I revealed the cross out, but I drew both Ash, so I literally could not use it, which is extremely tough. And they said, "Can I read white?" Yep, I let him read white. And then I just think activate Cartasia effect, fuse into Guignol effect to go ahead and dump. We dump Sprint the Iron Dash here. And I could have had a crazy play, but this is a new list and I was testing stuff like new format, so I've been changing my deck a lot. And I don't play the Spriggan's kit, but if I played the Spriggan's kit, it would have been crazy. So he goes Karma Cannon, set D barrier, and the whole field, and that is okay. So if we had the Sprint in the deck, we could special summon Spriggans, search for red, put one of these back to the bottom, red, add this. We can make Chimera, and then add back, and pop this and this, or these two. It doesn't really matter. We get a draw, and then we're just in a better position because we have a bigger body. We have 3,300, and once he has like no traps, he's on top deck. It's kind of tough, but it is what it is. And I couldn't Albaz fuse either, which I didn't know the Karma Cannon at the time when I made the fusion. So I was gonna do the play I was talking about, or the Albaz, or summon Albaz. Like I could do either one. but I did remove it. So I draw Branded Fusion, Ghost Bell, Ash, Branded Fusion, and Red. Pretty good hand against Labyrinth, but he did draw Ash, Welcome Labyrinth, Big Welcome, Pot, and Lovely. Oh yeah, so I actually made him go first. Yeah, I remember. So I actually made him go first actually because I was playing like Lightning Storm, Feather Duster, Cosmic, stuff like that. So I was like, I'm just gonna try to OTK him, and I had Ghost Bell and Ash. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try to OTK him. You know, have hand traps, have blowout cards, and hopefully he doesn't expect it. Hopefully he has like Lava Golem, stuff like that. But I make him go first. He activates Pot, and then I just Ash that. Can't go for that. So he sets Big Welcome and Welcome. And then pass turn, I go main phase 1, activate Branded Fusion, chain Ash. He activates Big Welcome, I chain Ghost Bell. And then he activates Welcome Labyrinth. This is during the end phase, I'm pretty sure. I just pass turn. There's nothing I could do. I can't play it really right now. He Ash my thing. Then he goes Ariana effect to search for Lady, which is fine. And then Lady effect to summon. And then pass, draw skill drain, attack for 46. That's good. Can't do anything about that. Set skill drain, pass turn. I draw Cosmic, which is very good. Very, very good. So I go Branded Fusion, Albass Tragedy, go for Lubellion effect, discard the Dark Magician, change skill drain, or Tragedy chain link 2, then change skill drain, then chain Cosmic. He says uff. It was a very good draw, I can't lie. And then we go ahead and search for Aluber, put back for Mirror Jade, of course. And then we go ahead and activate Mirror Jade's effect on field, dumping the Albion. And then he's going to chain the Big Welcome, target this to bounce it. I could have branded in red, grab the Tragedy, make Dragostapelia. Because this actually gets him back a lot of resources, and I wasn't realizing that he would get this set again, and then he's gonna get Ariana effect to draw. So I could have went Branded and red on this. So I definitely should have. I think that was definitely the play to go Branded and red on that, and then not allow him to get these pluses because he draws Stovey, and then I go Aliber effect. Search for opening. Yeah, this just wasn't. I think I should have just dodged it. Made Dragostapelia. He doesn't have any of those. He's on this and that. Top deck Stovey, but I don't know. It's a tough call. You can't really. It's tough. And then go for Quem dump Retribution, add back red, and I can still make the Chimera play. Let's see what I do. I played this game yesterday. I know we played 2 games though. So we do add this back, and this is just not the best because I get like Tragedy doesn't get its effect. These are banished now. I like those on field. It's just like I'm in a tough spot, and I kind of messed up. And then I go Bestial effect, search for Magma, which is good. It was definitely a good draw. Summon out, banish Ariana, effect to search, bring out Lubellion, and then in attack mode. And then I'm lagging out. I come back, activate Bestial Lubellion effect, place Lost, search for Druid Worm, pass turn. And he goes Stovey Torby, set. Goes ahead and sets Big Welcome Labyrinth. And then I activate Albion effect during the end phase. Yeah. And then I set opening, pass. He has Imperm, activate Big Welcome. Big Welcome, summon Ariana, bounce back Ariana. And then he activates Stovey here. And Big Welcome to set. And then, or activates Welcome to set. And then I chain the Bestial, but I can't chain the Bestial because he doesn't have a monster on the field. So we just go ahead and I put it back. I say no bounce monster in hand. And then he goes normal summon Ariana. And searches for Coup Clock. Search for Coup Clock effect. Activate Welcome Labyrinth effect to summon Lovely or Lady. And then he makes Chaos Angel, which is tough. And he says Battle Phase beat over Chimera. And then main phase 2 set Imperm pass. So if this card was not imperm, I was actually about to get crazy because discard Mercurier as a top deck was nuts. Like discard Mercurier, banish it to summon out, because this can only not be destroyed by battle. It's affected. He didn't make it with the light. So if I went like opening, discard Mercurier, banish Mercurier, summon this, search for that, like I had crazy plays. And I was gonna summon Aluber, search for fusion. So off of the opening, and I was gonna have crazy plays, but it was imperm, bro. Extremely sad. I could have played around that by going battle phase. It was very obvious. I should have did that. I should have went battle phase, attack into it. But even then, he could have still like maybe recognized what I was doing and impermanent like in battle before it dies, so it still negates the column that it's in. And then we run it back. So we're running it back. We're running it back. Some ties. He wins the rock paper scissors. So he chooses to go first. He draws Imperm, Welcome Labyrinth, Ash, Stovey, Torby, and Ariana. I draw Imperm, Albaz, Cartesia, Albaz, and Ghost Bell. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Normal summon Ariana. I hit that with Imperm. He sets Imperm and Welcome Labyrinth. Pass turn. I draw opening effect, and draw phase. Discard Albaz, summon Aluber effect. Search for fusion. Or no, he chains he chains Welcome Labyrinth. Summon out Lady, which is fine. It's not really fine. It's actually kind of tough because he can set the traps, and then he goes Ariana effect, but no, that's not at the moment. So I just normal summon the Blazing because, like I said before, I want to have something to chain to this lady. If it is, I don't want him to do something crazy. But now I have no more chains, so now I'm just cooked because he ashed the Branded Fusion. So activate Cartesia. He chains Imperm, chains Lady. It's getting bad for me. It's getting bad. It's getting bad. He sets Big Welcome, and then pass turn. I pass turn. He activates Big Welcome. I chain Ghost Bell. He goes battle phase, and then I say still in main. I'm going to use Cartesia's effect. Summon out Guignol. Guignol effect to dump. From deck or extra deck, Albion, and then attack over the Granguil. Attack for 1600, pass turn. And then Albion effect during the end phase. He says that's fine. I search for fusion again. Very tough. Add back Cartesia, which is good. Grind game's crazy. Dex grind game's crazy. Draw Lubellion. Ooh, that's a good draw. Lubellion's a pretty good draw. I mean, it's okay. It's not a crazy draw. I'm not gonna lie. It's not crazy, but it gets Retribution Engrave, which gets me back to opening if I want to. So it is actually really good. Yeah, it's like it actually does let me play through this Ash really good. So I activate Blazing Cartesia, activate Branded Fusion. He ashes it again. It's all right, bro. Never needed it. Never needed it. It's okay. And then I go Bestial effect, banish the Albion, summon out the. Oh no! Don't tell me it's doing this. Yeah, okay. I put this back. It was lagging, so I wanted to summon Lubellion, and then I'm trying to use Sornier's effect, so I'm lagging like crazy. Sornier effect first to dump Retribution, like I said, and then Lubellion effect to place Lost face up, and now I just have crazy plays going. I have crazy plays going now. He does have a bounce from Grave to trigger stuff, so he tries to use that now, and he targets Lubellion. And I learned from my mistake last time because last time I just let him bounce my stuff, and then he get Labyrinth to reset. He had he had Ariana draw, and you just don't want that. So I do chain it here. I chain the Cartesia to dodge that so that those don't get bounced by the Labyrinth effect. Go into Albion from hand. Pretty clean play, not gonna lie. And then Albion 1, Lost 2, search for Albion the Shrouded Dragon. Banished both of those for Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade effect on summon, banish. And I do have an Albaz engraved, so I can Renbrum bag something. Dump white, search, banish white, or banish Retribution, add back white, white, banish, summon a monster, attack for game. On to the next game. My neck, bro, kind of killing me low key. Low key. And they say Brandon loss is insane. Yes, it is. Ooh, Magma, Harpies, Branded Fusion, Deployment, Branded Fusion. He draws Ariana, Lady, Imperm, Stovey, and Chandelier. So he normal summons Ariana, effect, search for Ku Clock. I'm just gonna fast forward this. I'm tired of clicking, bro. The clicking, bro. Set one imperm, summon Lady. Effect to set from deck. Effect to add back to hand. Effect. I banish this. He summons out Lady. Lady effect. Stovey effect to reborn. My effect to search. He pops the branded fusion in hand, which is okay. Effect to reset. Big welcome. Pretty amazing. Not gonna lie. He activate chains. Yeah, he had nothing in grave. I couldn't chain to it. I couldn't chain a Bestial to it. He does get to set the D barrier. And yeah, that's pretty much game. So he's hitting more cards out of my hand. He ends up hitting the Lubellion if I remember correctly. And I still have Duster, but it doesn't do anything. Like, really. Summon out Lubellion. Effect to set. Lubellion effect to place loss. Effect to bring out Cartasia. Search for Sornier during the end phase. Pass turn. Effect. Set D barrier. Maybe I should have did this. I just can't out his guy, really. Like, I can't out his guy before main phase to where he can set this. Because this is only in main phase. The Cartasia is only main phase. Yeah, I can't do anything before that. So, yeah, I send Albion during the end phase, but he has the D barrier, and the D barrier loop is gone. It's game over. It's cooked. And then I can't respond with monster effects, so he just goes battle phase, bounce back, attack. Yeah, pop on field, Sornier effect, chain, banish, bounce back to Lubellion, or no, pop the Lubellion, excuse me. Effect to send retribution to try to play, but it's just not gonna matter. He just has D barrier and doesn't matter. But I don't think I had sided in the trap at that point. But siding in the trap would have been good because it would allow me to play some kind of the game a little bit. Under I could like pop the lovely or pop the traps, and I would be able to play like if I get deburied one turn, that's fine. I could set up the trap. I could set up Cartasia so I could summon on his turn. I have the Bestial pop. If I set up with Jerusalem as well, I can like start sending his big guys. So I think that signing in the trap going second there wouldn't have been a bad idea. It also helps beat stuff like skill drain. So in this matchup, I actually think it's pretty good to side in the trap. Just because the game's a little bit slower and you'll get into the spots where the trap just comes up crazy. Like I said, skill drain. So me going first, 1-1, I activate fusion deployment. Oh, Ash Bell, by the way. Oh, crazy. Ash Bell, Cartasia, crazy. Branded fusion, he chains Ash. How many times, bro? How many times? Like every game. I think one game he didn't have it. So normal summon Ariana effect. Literally one game he didn't have it, bro. Search for big welcome, which is okay, I guess. Ku Clock, set, activate big welcome, chain bell, set imperm, set skill drain, pass. He does have both lovelies. Oh, he does attack over the Cartasia, which is tough. Like, I summoned this because play around imperm with the branded fusion. But if I knew it was gonna get ashed, then holding it would have been better. Because it's tough to get like a, but the top deck is ridiculous, so it doesn't matter. So we go foolish. And I was thinking right here, I'm like, send the tragedy. I'm gonna beat this imperm so bad, brother. I'm gonna beat this imperm because I was like, I know it's imperm. It has to be. So it goes Aluber effect, chain, target that, chain skill drain. That's fine. That's fine. Once he flipped the skill drain, I knew it was GG. So I searched for fusion, and I did side the trap in this time, going first. But I should have sided in going second too, because he's gonna up the flood, most likely gonna up the floodgates going second. So it's not bad to summon it going second. And then I just attack over, and then he's under his own skill drain. So I'm gonna set the beast, and I'm gonna wait for my turn, and I'm gonna use the beast to pop, leave him under his own skill drain for now. And that's just GG. I have Ash in hand too to beat the Welcome Labyrinth. Also add back Cartasia. The grind game's getting crazy. He does activate Pot of Greed. He goes, activate Pot of Greed. He did hit him with the Ash though. So GG's. Thank you for your time. And I say cool, see you around. So I thought that was a pretty cool match. He won one game, or he won one match. I won the other match. So 2 matches, 1 video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. The clicking definitely hurts your boy's arm a little bit in this one, bro. I gotta chill out a little bit. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.